Hey guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. I am doing my July wrap-up and my August TBR in this video because I have so few books, and why not just do it together and save some time. So anyway, here we go. For the two books that I read this month, I read Skin by Rick Jasper. This actually is a book that my sister bought for my niece. She was really interested in reading it. It's kind of like a YA thriller horror kind of story, and she picked it up. She read it in a few hours actually, and I came into my library after they left, and she left this book here on the table with a note saying that she wanted me to be able to read it, and she left it there for me, and I thought that was such a sweet gesture. So I ended up picking the book up that day and read part of it, and then the next day after I got off work I read the rest of it. This boy breaks out in pimples all over his face, and it gets so bad it looks like he ends up being like a burn victim. And what the story is about is a classic good versus evil, and it's in the form of this boy, and they're trying to figure it out. I don't want to tell you anything else because it's such a short book. It would just be easy to give a ton of things away. I think the premise was great and the idea was new and different, but I think that it could have had much more. There could have been so much more to it, more excitement, more of that heart pounding stuff, that adrenaline rushing stuff that would have made the book a 5-star read for me. I think the ending of it was kind of rushed or maybe too easy. I expected with this type of a story for it to be some big, something bigger than what it was, and it really wasn't. But for a short book, it packed a punch. I rated it 3 stars, and I think that I would be interested in reading other books in the series. This is actually supposed to be book 2, but I think you can read them separately because they're not same characters in each of the books. And the first book to this series actually is written by somebody else. I think it's Shirley something. So I would kind of like to get a hold of that one and see what it's like. I feel like there wasn't enough backstory in this on our character. And I would really like to know how it all started and where it started. So yeah, like I said, I rated it 3 stars. It's a fast, quick read. So if you want a fast, quick read on a good story of good versus evil, then pick it up, give it a try. Rick Jasper, Skin. It was decent. And the other book that I read is called Hunger, and this is by Jackie Morris Kessler. We actually got this book the same time we got Skin. My niece also picked this one up and then got distracted by this one. She handed this to me, and I read the back. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. This is a book that covers eating disorders, but in a way that you would never, ever expect. I'm not going to tell you what it is because that'll just ruin it. If you want to go ruin it yourself, you can go get it, read the back cover. It was an easy, quick read. I haven't rated this or I haven't reviewed this yet on Goodreads or on my blogs. I'll probably do it at some point today. I don't know. But it was decent. It was good. I didn't expect it was something brand new. And it worked out. I mean, it was the ending. I thought I was gonna be a little depressed over because of the way it was wrapping up, but it actually did okay. Yeah, it was really interesting, and I'm probably going to rate it about 4 stars, I think, just because of the content, just because it's not something that I've ever read before. It seems kind of, though, that maybe it was just kind of thrown together. I don't know. But there was some excitement in it, and it was just, I'm rambling now. Anyway, this is Hunger. This is by Jackie Morris Kessler. Small book, easy to read, very quick paced. Yeah, so there's that one. Those are the 2 books that I read for the month of July. I'm proud of myself for getting those 2 books read, even though they're tiny books. I made myself sit down and read them and actually enjoyed them. So now let's move on to the books that I'm going to read, or will try to read in August. Of course, that first one is A Breath of Snow and Ashes, and I did read some of it this month. I just need to work more on it. My family was here for 2 weeks, and I just didn't do any reading. So now I'm going to really focus on this one. I need to really focus on this one and get it read. I also have a review book that sneak peek into a book haul, which is called Honey Girl, and this is by Lisa Freeman. And I have read some of it. I've read 20 pages in this book, and I just really need to get it read and get this book reviewed. Yeah, so there's that one. These 2 books are what I'm going to try to get read in August. Even if I just get halfway through this, I will be happy and get this one finished. So, yes, that is for my August to be read. What books have you read in July, or what do you plan on reading in August? Let me know in the comments below and we will talk about it. Thanks guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.